Today, we are diving in and taking a look into how Latinos are represented in media. We are going to be hearing personal stories of my peers who reside within the Latino community and how the representation of Latinos in American mass media has affected them personally. To put things into perspective, this topic is crucial to me because as a member of the Latino community myself, seeing numbers such as only 5.2% of Latinos making up FO lead roles in acting is devastating. This is significant because nearly a fifth, almost 20% of the total U.S. population is Latino. Not only that, but Latinos also accounted for being the highest attendance group in movie theaters in the year 2021, compared to 1.3 times white and Black Americans and 1 for Asian Americans, reporting from website Axios. So with Latinos being the highest attendance group, yet having such little representation in the movies they are watching, the question is, how does this affect them? Today we are going to be hitting 5 topic issues. Low self-esteem, inaccurate representation, sense of belonging, reinforcement of negative stereotypes, and lastly, unrealistic expectations. Let's first dive into low self-esteem. Not seeing people that reflect their own identities can make them feel like they do not fit in within their immediate society. If they belong to an underrepresented group, they might feel as though they stand out negatively. Their self-esteem faces serious harm as they may not have a strong sense of identity or an exemplary role model to follow. I asked some of my peers who are representing the Latino community about how that experience was for them growing up. Let us begin.
It was usually like the very stereotypical role, like the gardener, or like the maid.
Growing up, I feel like I didn't get that exposure to characters and actors that look like me.
Now let's move on to inaccurate representation.
Not really. I mean, those are like stereotypical positions and like stereotypical things.
To be honest, I feel like it was a little bit stereotypical, especially with like the Book of Life. There was this one character, like he wouldn't just stop eating churros, and he's like, churros, anybody, churros.
With the lack of accurate Latino representation, many of us feel as though we do not belong within our immediate society that we are surrounded by.
Me and this black girl, and we were just in the back talking to each other because we kind of felt left out, like, from the rest of them. And I think the professor kind of noticed that and would encourage us to like make groups and stuff, but even then we would somehow get stuck just being the two of us.
Reinforcement of stereotypes, especially negative ones towards the Latino community. Not seeing a positive representation of their group may lead others to believe that the negative stereotypes of this group are accurate.
This one customer, like I came up to him with like a cup of coffee and I was like, okay sir, here's your latte, and he was talking to me in Spanish even though he didn't know Spanish.
One time I was at Macy's trying to buy my mom a watch for her birthday with my brother, and it took the employee around 30 minutes to come to us because I don't know, it might have been how we looked.
Only seeing negative stereotypes or a lack of representation of the Latino community can make Latinos believe that all members of their group have to follow this path. This is especially detrimental to their life when they are a group commonly shown in a negative light. Therefore, members of the Latino community can form unrealistic expectations that they have to follow a predetermined path. By creating these unrealistic expectations, society is limiting what Latinos believe is possible for their lives, when in reality we are capable of growing into whatever we want to be. Latinos typically play roles in movies such as janitors, maids, drug dealers, etc.
Do you think this affects the younger generation's mindset and limits the potentiality they can potentially have?
You grow up seeing like yourself, kind of like people that look like you on TV, and you feel like that's all you can amount to.
You don't see the representation that is needed.
It shows them that that's all they're meant to be and that they can't do more.
Even just having just a regular dude who works an office job would be helpful.
if they had seen Hispanic doctors on TV, Hispanic lawyers, then, you know, that representation, that could have given them a little push.
And with that, we wrap up our 5 topic issues.
So as we can see, the lack of accurate Latino representation in media does in fact have an effect on the Latino community itself. It belittles, criminalizes, and deteriorates the true meaning of what being a part of the Latino community truly is. But apart from all of that, I am still proud to be a part of the Latino community.
I'm proud to be Latina.
I am proud to be Latina.
I am proud to be Latino.
I'm proud to be Latina.
Hey guys, so this is gonna be my documentation part of the video. I just got done editing it, and basically I used CapCut Pro for my editing app, and basically I just took videos, like short videos of like this example, like the world, and like statistics. I looked those up obviously, and all the images are from Google. And yeah, and then I had individual interviews with each of my friends that were included in the video. And yeah, hope you liked it. Thank you. Before I forget, I did use a script, so I wrote out what I was gonna say throughout the video. And then I had my interview questions already pre-planned out to what I was gonna like ask them, and then I like just chopped up the videos of each interview to become more fluent with the video and like the topics and such. And yeah, so that's the whole script.